Hello everyone, I'm Count Christo and welcome back to the Roman Reclamation campaign, where we are just gearing up for an early war against the Ottomans. If they don't declare it, I will, and we're going to go all in, see what we can do. These events are a bit annoying. I may see what I can do to remove them from the game. Problem is that might break things. Hungary is requesting access, they're at war with Venice. Yeah, sure. I have a royal marriage with Moria right now. Well, there's some kind of event. Oh, here we go. Hey, these things have popped up. Okay, establish a central military administration. You need to have standing army ideas, 25k manpower or Miltech 18, 1 stability, and army organizer, army reformer, or you have to have 100% army tradition. Wow, that's quite tough. And you lose 2 stability. Wow, that's tough. But basically, what I'm looking at this and thinking is it's not happening soon. Well, no, it is doable. If we just got stability up by 1, manpower up to 25k, which is not that undoable. If we took a couple of large provinces, we could get rid of it. So clear succession rules. We need stability of 1. We need to not have all kinds of different types of government, but we currently have the right ones, so that's fine. Or just have an heir. No rebel-controlled provinces, no disasters. And then we need administrative, bureaucratic, aristocratic, or 22 admin tech. Well, we're already doing bureaucratic, so there's that locked down. And then you need diplo skill of 5 or diplomat statesman. It's pretty easy. Yeah. Okay, so that one's more doable because we've got an idea group that matches it. We could, of course, take standing army ideas next. I mean, that might not be a terrible idea. We'll see. We'll see. I suspect we will want to take some military ideas. When playing MEIOU&Taxes, I almost never do. I almost always avoid army ideas because I want to focus on developing my nation and all that good stuff. But I think if we're going to really go hard on the blobbing out, then we're going to need it. There are a lot of events in this game. I talked about this a bit in the Prussian campaign, so I'm sorry if this is repeating myself for you. There are a lot of events in the game which are designed to prevent you from blobbing. And the way they do that is they have a chance to fire each, whatever, month or day per province, rather than just on a national level. So they can fire a lot when you have a lot of provinces. So we're going to have to deal with quite a few rebels. But that's part of the fun. Part of the fun of this campaign is that we're going to, tough start. And then, in the long run, we're going to have a difficult... Oh, what's that? Oh, yes. Okay, so Poland's got their Hungarian heir, as always. We're going to have a tough time dealing with rebels, and we're going to learn how to manage a great big army, a great big nation. Should be fun. Should be fun. So, I would really like it. Ottomans are oh god, if they ally the freaking Mamluks, I'm going to be so mad. Don't do it, Ottomans. Your rival to Arena, you should marry me. I mean, not marry me. You should you should ally me. All right, let's. How many men have they got then? They're up to 8,000 as base. I think trapping them on the island is going to be a great play. If they do ally the Mamluks, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be freaking tough if they ally the Mamluks. It's a shame we start off unable to build light ships. It's a pain. Mission? Good mission? Reclaim and Hilo. Where's that? And yeah, no, definitely not the time to be declaring on Bulgaria. Or we can just improve relations. Well, all right, now the game's thinking similar things to me. We might be able to get them up to plus 100. We can give it a go. Okay, so here comes the ships. I think we declare on them as soon as possible. We can't... where should we put our army? We should make these guys willing. They're already willing to give us military access. Good. We should maybe start with our army hiding over here. And then when they move to Lesvos, they might siege this whole area down before they move to Lesvos. But then when they move to Lesvos, we can use the transport ships to move across here. Do we have a siege pip? We have 2 siege pips. That's pretty good, actually. That might be what wins us this initial war. 30 prestige is real nice, and that's pretty cheap. Let's take it. That's morale of armies. can help counteract our horrible morale of armies penalty. They won't be able to siege down Constantinople, remember. Oh, they're also drilling. They've got the same idea over there. Let's take a peek at them. See, they only have one siege. They're a 5-3. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. And they are building a Bag Hala. The heck is a Bag Hala? Let's see if they're building anything over here. No, they're trying to convert Iznik, spreading their heretic faith. How dare they? Well, we've got 6 galleys now, and they're going to have at most 3. Right, one here, and then that one. So I feel like we could win at sea. We should be able to win at sea. Okay, well, please don't marry the allies. Oh, they're a freaking lucky nation. I should probably have turned lucky nations off. It's okay. It's okay. We shall overcome all odds. Alright, you ready to give me stuff yet? No. Yeah, in terms of the court and education funding, I'm not going to. Not to begin with. I'm just going to not give them anything. Oh, we have tribals. Where do we have tribals? So let's take a look. Tribals are interesting. I've never managed them in a on-camera campaign, as it were. Maybe over here? Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we have tribals over here. And basically what happens with tribals is they roam around the place, and they have a certain amount of population in each province. And then they, depending on how much they like you and a number of other factors, as you can see on here, such as the legalistic structures and the pressure from centralized states, then they have more chance of settling. And as they settle, the province gets less autonomous, and I think the pop actually increases. So can I see population data? Does it say tribal population? No, it doesn't. And you can interact with the tribals. You can arrange tribal marriages and all this kinds of thing. And the more the tribes like you, the more they settle down, basically, and give you more control over the province. We really need Serbia's vassals to all declare independence, so we can pick them off one by one. That would be ideal. You at war? No. What's their mission? Conquer Konya. Konya is not ours, right? Konya is not ours. So if they go to war with Eritrea, that would be so ideal. I want them to go to war with Eritrea like 6 months before we go to war with them. That would be ideal. By the way, we have cores on them, so we should be able to get war dynamism. I think. Kiev, sure, send a pious missionary, whatever. In terms of spreading the Orthodox faith, I'm probably going to do it mostly personally. Discontent in a province, whatever. I'm probably going to do it mostly personally. Like, I'm not going to try and force convert other nations to Orthodox much. We may, but I think I'm going to be content to spread the one true Orthodox empire of the Romans. Now, I don't know if we can actually form Rome. I know we already are Rome in some very real ways, but... So if we neighbour Moria, or if Moria's ruling dynasty changes, we get an alliance with Moria, or if we are large enough to re-establish the theme system, we get them as a vassal. Which means we need to take 25 provinces in Greece and Anatolia. Well, that's going to take a while. Ha! Muscovy has to let us pick their ruler at the moment. They may come to resent us for that. Please don't ally... Well, they've got 2 allies already, so they may not be able to ally the Ottomans. I think it's time to move our men away. I'm going to commit to this plan. We're going to... Oh, they've reduced their number of troops. Interesting. We definitely couldn't win them in a fair fight, though. Win them. Beat them. Pardon me. Let's run over here. They're up to... Yeah, still just... I think they built another... another cog. That's interesting. So we have the advantage at sea. More peasants are always nice. Dihnyenko. Dimin... whatever, that place. That has a monastic town. What does that give us? Wow, that's so good! Base urban gravity and urban protection power +1? That's crazy good. Nice. Confirmation, yeah, whatever. Hopefully those events are just firing as a setup and they won't fire this quickly like throughout the whole campaign, because they're very silly. Alright. Come on, Romans, let's do this. Romans? Sorry, come on, Ottomans. Let's do this. I wonder if I should not raise the estate levies until I've... okay, we can now offer them favours and stuff. How many privileges they start out with? A kind of medium amount. A kind of 50% privilege across the bar. Interesting. Let's check them out. Less nobles, you probably started with to generate a few high courtier titles. Yeah. That's a terrible one. We need to get rid of that one. How about you, burghers? How many do you get? Oof, quite a few. Quite a few on the burghers one. This one especially hurts because you send court wealth to them, which is nasty. Yeah, we generally have some not great modifiers. We have got decent development level, which is nice. The Empire runs on paper. Yes, it does. Alright, here we go. February of this year. Slow it right down. Okay. Let's do this thing. Now, they might declare. The question is, do we wait for them to declare? Do we declare ourselves immediately? I'm conflicted. I think our early attack doctrine is wise. I think we should go at them. It would be so good if they would declare on us. No, it wouldn't, because they won't declare on us with a Reconquest CB, and we want it to be a Reconquest CB. Okay. We declare on them. The war goal is Bergamo. So we'll get that first. Oh, we have... Imperial Reconquest. This is new. As long as Constantinople stands, we will never surrender our will to reclaim Roman lands. How cool. Alright, so this gives you 75% aggressive expansion and 50% cost. That's so good. How many people do we have that CB on? Imperial Reconquest? Not them. Let's check it out. Casus Belli. Sort by type. We have Imperial Reconquest on... Okay, basically on the Empire of Greece. Sorry, the Kingdom of Greece region. I'm thinking of CK2, like this region. It looks like. Okay, probably the same area we have these claims, ish. Okay, well we still want it to be a Reconquest war, I think, because Reconquest gives 0 aggressive expansion, and we're going to make it over Bergamo. And then essentially, we just hope they go for Lesvos rather than for Hesvos. One way we can do that, actually, we can encourage that here. We're gonna put some men on Lesvos to bait them into going after it. They're still drilling right now. Okay, so 2 of our men. We'll give them the general. Gonna go sit on Lesvos. And now we declare the war. And then as soon as they go to Bergamo and start going to Lesvos... No, this doesn't work. Because if we try and take them off Lesvos, we'll block the strait. Okay, so 1,000 of our men, I'm afraid, are going to have to make the ultimate sacrifice. These men are bait. They're going to stand on Lesvos, and they're going to try and persuade the Ottomans to go there. Okay. Are you ready? Bergamo. Declare. The war has begun. The war for control of the Bosphorus Strait. And as everyone knows, he who rules the Bosphorus rules the world. We can immediately appropriate church property because we are at war with religious enemies. Let's do it. Oh, our church influence is pretty freaking high right now. Would like to get that down a bit. Alright, so they immediately stop drilling, presumably. Obviously, we have no trouble beating just one of their galleys. At least we shouldn't. Morale's at 36%. Sorry, at 56%. We should be able to beat them pretty easily. Looting policy. I think we're going to heavily restrict looting. I don't want to loot down this land. It's going to be ours. Yeah, so of course they're going to go siege this province first, which is a pain, but there's not much we can do about it. I wonder if while they're sieging that down. Here, Sarah's giving me military access. I wonder if while they're sieging that down, we could siege this one down, and they would let us. Let's find out. Moria wants to wants to marry us. Well, if their dynasty changes, we get to inherit them. I'm in no desperate hurry to seize Moria. Let's do it. If they die, we get our dynasty on their throne, and then, you know, all hunky-dory. Maybe that would be a better strategy. Maybe we should try and rush combat, because they start on really low morale. I still think they'd beat us. If we look at concessions from the church, yeah, we'll take a small offering. That's perfect. If we look at army quality, they've got almost double our morale. We do have more discipline, though. I guess they went heavily in favor of looting. Yeah, plus 15% from looting. Penalties for failure to loot. I think that's just a bad tooltip. I think that means they're going for the looting. Yeah, they're going for the looting. They've got... yeah, they have the lower siege ability, which comes... No. I'm confused. But anyway, they have, yeah, crazy good morale compared to us. I think if I start sieging this, they'll immediately lose interest and come attack me. That's what I suspect. We don't have it blockaded, unfortunately. Ah, they're raising their estate troops. It's a good point. I should do the same. Offensive war support? I don't think I want offensive war support from the burghers. But we want full military support. Well, full and partial are the same in this case. So partial military support and partial military support. Give me another 2 troops. I shouldn't be sieging this down. We should stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. We're going to grant the land to nobles. Get those stab points. Okay, here they come. Yeah, we just let them siege this area. Don't let them catch these guys. So we'll send them by sea. And then we're going to cancel our access here, so they can't come through here and use our access as use our access through here. I'm sorry, I'm focusing. Just cancel that. Why are they suffering attrition? What's going on? Supply limit? No? I do not understand. Ah, okay, it's bugged. They're not actually getting attrition. Good. I could sally forth here. Sure. I want to lose this siege, so let's sally forth. Then when we lose this battle, we will... Wait, what? Oh, it just killed that many men. Huh. Thought it would actually end the siege as soon as you lost the battle. No, apparently that's only if they stack wipe the sallying troops. Yeah, so if they happen to walk over Constantinople, that'd be fantastic. We could sally forth 5,000 men. Someone mentioned in the comments of the Prussian series that sallying forth in the early game is really powerful in MEIOU&Taxes. Has it calculated trade range again? I'm surprised that we can't reach any of these places. It's interesting. Okay. Let's speed it up because we want them to win this. It's a bit of a waste of military power to just keep sortying forth, isn't it? Could do it anyway, though. Wait, you didn't do it. There we go. Go on, stack wipe me. I want you to stack wipe me. Oh god, that counts as losing war score. No, let's not do that anymore. Okay, good. There we go. They got a wall breach. Okay, come on. Take the bait. Take gosh darn bait. Tribal disunity. Blue Horde has split off from the White Horde. Okay, here we go. Come on, Ottomans. Go to Lesbos. The house is shaken. We will... I'm going to lose the legitimacy. Because that at least trends up. And the morale of armies from the other one is good now. From the prestige. Problem is they look to be going in 2 separate siege stacks. So maybe they won't send everyone to Lesbos. Maybe they'll just send some. But I think if they sent one of them, then maybe we could do it. Okay, 5% chance to lose stability, 10% chance to gain 5 absolutism. Or a bunch of corruption. No, let's take the risk. Phew, good. Come on. Come on. Go to Lesbos. Take the bait. Plan's not going to work. There's too many of them there. We can only land 2 at a time here. So as soon as you land 2, they'll attack them. But it takes 4,000 to siege Lesbos. Same as here. Maybe I should have started constructing a fort here first thing. And then it would take them more men to siege it down. Well, we'll see what they do. This is just the first attempt. Right? I mean, it doesn't have to work first time. Pious missionary. Okay, okay. Where are they going to go? No. Don't go that way. Darn it. That's a problem. But I mean, Pagia captured by the enemy. The reason they provide for this infamy is Turkish expansionism. So there's a war dynamism timer here. If we let them hold on to it for too long, they can just seize it from us. And I went on a whole diatribe in the Prussian campaign about why it's a silly mechanic to allow that to happen for lands that they didn't ever own previously. So, you know, wait for that to come out if you want to hear my my diatribe on that subject. But I think it's very silly, personally. We could try landing men here now and seeing if they react. If they do, we'll just run south. Because if we could siege this down, we could lock them on this side of the strait. Which would be a weird thing to do, but might work. Here, let's try this. So you guys just auto-transport to Lesbos. This hadn't occurred to me. We could trap them on our side and siege down their whole country. This is a real funny idea. You know, it's a level 1 fort we're trying to siege. So are they. We have a better siege leader, though. Let's see if they react. I don't know if the AI is aware of the, you know, the strategical implications of something like this. They're merging up. I suspect they're merging up to come and fight us. Or they might be merging up to protect themselves from us. It's the other possibility. State war contributions. We will indeed take what we can get. We're suffering nasty attrition. Turkish ideas apparently give siege attrition. If they win this one, I wonder if they'll come to us or if they'll join up on this siege. If we'd been here earlier, when they first crossed across, that might have worked. We could siege this down, trap them on that side. Because they won't be able to siege down Constantinople. It takes 10,000 men. They do not have 10,000 men. Okay, we've got an outbreak of heresy. That's annoying. In Pagia. Come on, man. I mean, I can see why you would be losing faith in your church right now, but we're going to, sure, send a missionary. It's all we might do it. We got a good roll. Come on. It would be so good if we pull this off. Yeah, sure, keep doing bureaucracy ideas. If we can trap them... Okay, we mustn't lose at sea, though. They have got a... Oh, I might if I have us to see. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Come on. If this works, it's going to be hilarious. We mustn't let them get more... better boats than us. We can make another state, apparently? How come? Civil service, right. We should save that. One here. And then the other one... I don't know, maybe here? Although here is a good state. There's lots of stuff down here. Come on, 14%, 14%. Come on. I believe. Let's send the transports in. Maybe there'll be enough to provide. Oh, we are actually blockading the province. 21%, 14%. Come on. Province lost. Yeah, so they've got the event, which means they nicked it from us. Although they didn't actually take it. What? Maybe war dynamism is bugged. We did we did it. Okay, that's really good. So now, as long as we can hold the Bosphorus, They can't ever cross back. They can siege down 3 of our, heartland provinces, which is not good. But it means now we can spread out and start sieging this whole place. We can go for the capital. Maybe we won't go for the capital first. We should get the war goal. Oh, this is funny. So the Reconquest CB is great. We can take, if we beat them in this war, thoroughly, we're going to be able to take everything they hold dear. We should send these guys over here. And take one of these guys and send them back. So we can have the siege leader in the right place. So yeah, we're going to get some war exhaustion and stuff, don't get me wrong. It's not going to be pretty over here. Because they're going to siege this whole area down. I know they took a disease outbreak. I could have gone in against them, but it's too risky. It's too risky. Okay, we should probably siege back this province so they don't surrender timer it away from us. Why can't I just walk to it? I can walk to Berta, can't I? Yeah. Ah, probably because there's a fort here, which is providing some issues. That's okay. We can walk to it via the boats. Alright, they're up to 4 galleys to our 6. That does worry me. I'm going to get offensive war support from the burghers. Give me financial support. And give me another 2 galleys. We cannot risk them gaining control of the seas from us. That would be absolutely disastrous. There goes their first siege. But I think they can't get over here. So the only ones they can siege down are these ones. And if they take a disease outbreak on this one, we have 2,000 men here. We might have the numbers to go against them, but I don't want to risk it. Things are going so well. Thraki captured by the enemy. Yeah, so they can use war dynamism on all of these as well, which is ludicrous in my mind, but oh well. Have we got war dynamism? No, come on, that's so silly. We have cores. This is... I already did a rant about war dynamism. I'm not going to do another one. It's yeah, we're losing money pretty quick here. But if we have to go into debt, we have to go into debt. This is the make or break moment of the Roman Empire takes place here. Obviously they're sieging faster. Nice wall breach on Magia there. They didn't seem to take this at the end of the surrender timer, so maybe they're I don't know, maybe they're low on diplo points or something. They teched up on military already, my lord. Okay. Don't you dare build enough galleys to come fight me. They do have a 1, 2, 3 naval leader. Maybe I should be worried about him, but I'm not that worried, to be honest. Can we make more states? I think we should make this a state, actually. Because this whole area is somewhere we're definitely going to want to conquer. We've got some cores down there, after all. Yeah. Just because I know some of you won't have watched the Prussian campaign, or rather, won't have watched the episode in which I talk about war dynamism, because it hasn't come out yet. The long and the short of it is, I find war dynamism allowing historical expansion very silly, because, you know, the expansion didn't happen easier just because it was destined to happen. Anyway. Okay, we're making great progress on these sieges. There we go. Good. Ooh, there's a galley there. They have 4 galleys. Let's leave 4 galleys and go and kill this one to lower their effective galley count. Can I walk to here? No. Alright, I think we just wait now then. They came to us. That was the risk. I knew the risk. This could be bad. This could be real bad. We need to win this fight and then go back again. We won the fight. Get back in there. And take with you an admiral. A good one! Oh, come on. Drive them back. Do not allow it. Province lost. We've lost Thraki with the Tacit. See, that time they actually did take it. Interesting. We finished improving with Eritrea. We should Guarantee them? They're too powerful. Maybe the... no, the enemy of enemy is only ticking up as fast as the other one's ticking down. Bolster defenses could be good. Neither of those seem that good. No, I think that's all fine. Come on, we have so many more galleys. They're fighting us with cogs. Please let us win. Please, please, please let us win. I think we're going to win, but it's going to be close. Our general is a lot better. I'm very pleased about that. Bunch more money. Come on. Come on. We haven't lost a ship yet, which makes me feel pretty good. They've lost at least 2, I think. And here goes their next one. That galley. Focus him down. Go on. Yes. The Chalcadorius is taking some heavy hits, but we're holding strong. Yes. Yes. Another one of theirs falls, although this one is beginning to take heavy damage. Stand tall. You can do it. Yes. They retreated just before we lost our first galley, I think. Right? Yeah, we actually gained a galley in that fight. Fan-freaking-tastic. I'm going to leave the cogs out and send all the galleys home to recover. Obviously not the 100% one. If we can get the blockade on this province, that's good. Gurimian has announced us as a rival. You seem a bit small for a rival. I don't know. Not certain that should be allowed. Oh, so glad we won that naval battle. Oh, man, it's tough. It's tough here at the beginning. New technology? Sure. Let's stay up to date on military tech, partly just to decrease the likelihood that people like these guys, the Gurimian or Bulgarians, declare on us. Good, didn't fall yet. And we've won the siege, nice. Okay, so now we move on. Bursa. I feel, I mean, we're in a dominant position. I don't really see an easy way that they come back from this. Clearly, you know, it's problematic. They're going to seize these 3 provinces from us. But I suspect once we take all these areas from them, you know, that won't matter as much. Where are you going? How do you have access? You're giving access to the Roman enemy, the Ottomans. Pardon? Why? Why? Stand true to your faith, you fools. Well, if he goes all the way over here, maybe we can attack these 3. That's bad. If they get... they'll get freaking war dynamism on my whole blooming country. Yeah, that's a problem. Well, they're not going for the siege yet. Why would you do that, Ceres? I will loot and burn your countryside for this. Allied to Kosovo. So they are preparing for a rebellion against Serbia. We don't really need to suffer excess attrition here for no reason. Let's take some of these guys out. No, not onto the boats. I'm displeased. Displeased with you, Ceres. You like me. We're a historical friend. Fools. Fools! Giving access to the enemy. Truce with Thessaly has ended. Where's Thessaly? Oh, it's this little guy. Okay. I mean, all these guys, right, are fairly recent splinters, right? The Empire of the Romans used to control most of this area. I think they've relatively recently split off. I don't know if we form Rome or not. I can't remember. I think the decision only pops up once you control the city of Rome. But, yeah. I know there's a special decision you can take when you formed Rome as a Catholic nation to restore the imperial borders or something. But I don't know if we get that as the Empire of the Romans. We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This has been a bit of a long one. Sorry about that. But, you know, it's going pretty well. We think we're going to be able to win this one. First time, too. But, yeah, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. It could all still come crashing down. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.